Good morning and welcome to the Biermanblog. I am Mark. Kylie is down here.
I fell.
She fell. There she is.
Hi.
Today is Saturday. So good Saturday morning to all of you.
What that means.
What does it mean?
We go on a golfing tournament.
We are going
Except
golfing.
there's a twist. It's like an 80s or 70s theme.
Yes, we are golfing today indoors with the Des Moines Skywalk system, Skywalk Golf.
And if you don't know who we are yet,
It
this
was
will
a
help.
80s themed costumes for the golf today. And we decided to go as, well, number one, our team was called Team ET, but I called us ET Phone Home.
Did you submit that?
Yes, I submitted that.
Yeah, my character wears headphones now.
So, Kylie is Gertie, I am Elliot. Down there is ET.
Yeah.
So, we are in the Skywalk right now. We're heading out to get our putters and get ready to go golfing, and hopefully we have...
It's really embarrassing because like everybody else has putters like in their hands already.
Yes, apparently we're supposed to bring our own putters, but we don't have putters. Fortunately, we asked if they could have putters for us, and they said they will. So we're going to go head out, check in, and get our putters and start putting. Okay, we've just gotten back from the Skywalk Golf Classic in Des Moines. We had a pretty good time, I think. What do you think? It was alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. You know, they said it was going to be the Skywalk Golf Classic.
And then I'm like, oh, sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, you think you're going to be going through the Skywalk.
But no.
Yeah, apparently it was all just at the Capitol Square building or whatever it's called. So you were just walking around a building that was at the Skywalk level. It wasn't actually Skywalk Golf. But, yeah, it was okay. It was still alright. 18 holes of golf we got there. Check-in was downstairs, one floor. Went down to check-in. They had some practice holes so you could practice your putting if you were a little bit rusty or if you haven't putted before.
You could decorate your golf ball.
Yep, they had a little table on the side with Sharpies so you could decorate your golf ball if you wanted to. I'm boring and old, so I didn't decorate my golf ball, but Kylie went and decorated hers.
I saw 70 people who are 70 decorate theirs.
Really? 70 years old?
Yep.
Were they really 70 or were they just old?
Old.
Okay, so you didn't know how old they were. So anyway, we did that, practiced the golf. They did have some putters for us. So after we got the golf ball decorated and practiced our putting a little bit, we went upstairs to hole number 1. Each hole had a different sponsor or a different, person who made the hole. So hole number 1 was from Broheim's Indoor Golf and Pub here in the local area. And I don't know, they could have did something a little better than what they did. They put what was it, golf screens or just boxes on the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Some boxes on top of the thing and then a hole in one of the boxes and you hit the ball through that and get to the hole. Pretty simple hole to start out with, but hole number 2 was the girls' golf one. It was a place that they want to get girls more interested in golf, and it was decorated with tiaras and butterfly wings and stuff like that. Stars. Pretty straight hole, nothing too much to it. Hole 3 was the first hole, I think, where I broke the hole. I tripped over their hole and I had to help them put it back together. That one was sort of boring. It was just like...
Meh.
Just meh.
It's just like a regular golf grass stuff.
Just like, when you go to a mini golf course and it's just like, here's a mini golf course and we got fake hazards on the side of it. Hole number 4 is when we started to get a little bit more creative with the holes. This was the Irish themed one with shamrock and the windmill and lots of neat little themes on the other side of the windmill. It's like pretty boring with just the front half, because the front half was just green and then the spinning shamrocks. But once you hit it through to the other side, then there was a little fake pond, a sand trap with actual sand in it, a bunch of Irish flags and some fencing and all that cool stuff. And that was the first hole that really started to get creative. So we liked that one, just because it had the little spinny windmill. Hole 5 was meh. There's just another one of those type of holes that you go to a mini golf course and it's just got like a couple sticks or something in the way. Hole 6, they changed things up on us. They had big, giant...
It was like tennis balls, and then
they
had like this weird bouncy golf club.
Yeah, they had like a bigger, oversized headed golf club that had like...
But it was so comfortable.
It was made of foam. Yeah, they had tennis balls instead of your golf ball that you use.
And it had Velcro.
And yeah, they had like little Velcro obstacles, and if you hit your tennis ball into the obstacle, it stuck to it. So you had to
pull your ball off of the...
And the hole was Velcro.
And the hole was Velcro too, so you could sort of hit your ball a little harder, and if it went into the hole, it would stick and stop. So you didn't have to finesse it in as much as the other holes. Hole 7 was probably the worst hole that was out there. We didn't even record ourselves doing that hole because it was just they didn't even really put any effort into it. It's just like they showed up, plopped a green carpet and said, there you go, here's our hole. I can't even remember who sponsored that hole. Then we went to hole number 8, where we were getting creative again. This was the Hubble apartment living hole. This one also decided, hey, it's the 80s theme. They wanted the 80s theme. Obviously, that's why we dressed as Elliot and Gertie and E.T. But they had a lot of cool stuff on this hole. It was not really a skill hole either. You were basically...
it was like pinball.
Pinball or pachinko, yeah. You basically hit your ball up the side, it went around, and then it hit a bunch of bumpers.
And it either landed in hole in 1, hole in 2, or hole in 3. And we both got 1.
And whatever hole you hit was how many strokes they would say you had in that hole. You had 1 stroke.
That was the best hole for me.
But yeah, so we each got a hole in 1 because we both fell into the number 1. Kylie said that was the best hole. I said it was a pretty good hole.
Yeah, but he's not going to tell you yours until we get to that number hole.
And after we got off, after we got our ball out of the hole, they had a bunch of 80s themed stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, you can have glasses or...
as much stuff as you want.
Or fingerless gloves.
So I got Madonna gloves, glasses, and I got this tiny Rubik's Cube that I've... And if you saw me looking down a lot, it's because I was working on this Rubik's Cube.
I got some glasses and some fingerless gloves for me as well. So yeah, so far, hole number 8 was our favorite hole.
It's not really his favorite hole, it's his second favorite hole.
Well,
he has another kind of favorite.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Dropping all of our swag out of our swag bag.
Swag bag.
Hole number 9 was for a dentist. So they had a big mouth, and obviously they had toothbrushes to give away.
And they got lip balm.
Oh, Walkie Dental, that's who that one was, Walkie Dental. And we got some lip balm. I'm surprised they didn't have any floss. Dentists really, really want you to floss all the time, and then they didn't have any floss.
I don't really floss.
I don't really floss either. I don't floss because it makes my teeth bloody. But I'm supposed to floss so my teeth don't get bloody. And then, like I said,
our teeth get bloody when we flip on.
And then also, I can't do the floss.
I can't do the floss either.
So there's that. So that was the front 9. We were both under par after that. I wish I let you keep your scorecard. I'm sure we recorded it somewhere. But yeah. We were both under par going through the front 9. Hole number 10 was just another generic hole with like a 90-degree angle. But they put like a standee for Catch Des Moines. Next hole was another one they didn't really put much effort into. It was a Holmes-Murphy hole, just another hole with like a couple sticks.
It's a hole.
It was just a hole.
Who cares?
Country Financial was hole 12. This was the hole...
Those guys were pretty nice because they saw us recording and they waved.
Yeah, they saw us recording and they waved at us. This hole, I don't know how the guy in 2 groups ahead of it... There was a Scooby-Doo group.
Yeah, and there's this guy who actually made it through like an impossible thing.
They have this tube in their hole, and if you hit it in the tube, you're basically going to get a hole in 1. This guy did it. I don't know how he did it, because you had to hit the ball right into the tube directly.
How is it possible?
Just right.
Is he having, like, God help him with his life?
I almost got it in the hole without going through the pipe.
Almost.
But, yeah, it was still off, so, yeah. So that was hole 12, right? Hole unlucky number 13. I can't remember who the sponsor for that one was.
Hole number 13. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
I can't remember any of the sponsors.
Just another one where they didn't really. I mean, they tried to do something with it.
Cause
They put like cups with golf balls in and a couple
there
fake
was,
sand traps, but
yeah.
That hole was actually sort of harder than it should have been.
Yeah.
Hole 14. This was another girl one, I think. I don't know if it was the Girl Scouts or if it was just another girls golf one. I think it was a girls golf one because it had the butterflies and stuff again. I almost got a hole in one on this one, and then I ended up losing the hole.
And I ended up beating him in the hole.
So, yeah. Not too proud of that hole. That hole I don't like.
Because he doesn't like you.
Yeah, that's true. It didn't. Because I'm a boy. And I have cooties. Hole 15 was a Panera Bread one. And they did an entire hole
Based
on the Princess Bride.
Except it's the Princess Bread.
It was the Princess Bread. Yes, they had.
But did they put the poker face?
The poker face?
Yeah, and the Princess Bride, there's like this poker face, like something. Like this poker face reference.
I don't think so. But they had like bread sea monsters, and they had a bunch of different signs. Like, you know, they had Andre the Giant standee asking if anyone wanted a peanut, and he had circus peanuts.
Peanuts looked really awesome.
They had a lot of puns based on the movie, like the battle of Mills. You know, Mills like
a mill of cheese.
No, but the cliffs of Impanity. You know, the DOUS, donuts of unusual size, stuff like that, and they also gave us a free cookie after that one. So.
Wait, are these true glasses?
Yeah, there's actual lenses in the glass. I mean, I don't know.
They help me see.
They do not. Do they?
Yes. My dream has come true. I can see again for the first time.
So anyway, hole 15, I think, was my favorite hole because it basically had the most creativity.
That's what he thought.
I thought anyway, and I thought they went with their theme.
Really
theme
nicely.
tied in with the company very well. The Hubble one is Kylie's favorite with the 80 stuff. I would probably say the overall most fun one was that one, just because.
It was cool.
Yes.
He just thought that the number 15 was the most creative.
But number 15 was creative, and it mixed in with Panera very well.
I think number 8 was the most creative, though. For me, at least.
But, you know, those are the two best holes in the whole thing.
The other ones are like, eh.
Yeah.
I liked number 6, though. Number 6 was kind of creative.
Yeah, they tried with that one with the tennis balls.
Yeah, because they actually switched everything up.
16 was the Girl Scouts, I believe. That was just the one with, like, they at least put something in the way, and we both hit the exact same lay. Like, they had Hawaiian lays, you know, like the cheap party lays you get when you go to a party store. And Kylie and I both hit the exact same one, because I think we both would have got close to getting a hole-in-one if that lay wasn't there. So that one was, like, strategically placed.
Strategically.
Number
17.
Number 17, I'm trying to see who Lakeview Country Club looks like was the sponsor of that one, which looks like basically what hole number 2 and hole number 14 looked like.
Yeah, and hole number 16 looked like, because guess what?
Yeah, more
We
Hawaiian.
got trapped by the Hawaiian stuff again.
Yep, the Hawaiian lays and all that good stuff. So
Good stuff, yeah.
yeah, and then to finish it all off, the Principal Charity Classic or Principal Golf Classic or whatever it's called.
Principal Cherry Club. Charity Classic.
The Principal Charity Classic was the sponsor of the last hole. This
That
one
was kind of cool.
This one was the longest hole, like the longest putt you had. It was pretty much a straight shot, though.
I didn't get a straight shot.
I hit my ball way too hard. If I would have hit it softer, I might have got a hole in one.
At least it didn't go out of bounds.
But yeah, at least I didn't go out of bounds. And I mean, it was a nice, well-made hole. I just wish they would have had more
Creativity.
poor creativity, like maybe some hills or something, make it a little bit more than just a straight putt. But that's how it goes. So those were the holes. Like we said 8 and 15, the best holes. I voted 15 most creative.
I voted 8 most creative. I voted.
We both voted 8 best overall, just because we're 80s freaks. And I'm.
You might be wondering, you're 9 years old. How are you an 80s freak? Because 80s is my life now.
Because your parents are 80s freaks, which is rubbing off on you. So we didn't really see very many people in costume. It was supposed to be 80s themed costumes, and
No, almost no one was in them.
almost no one was in them. There was the Scooby-Doo group.
I actually
And
liked their group. They were like the
Technically, Scooby-Doo was in the 80s, but he wasn't originally started in the 80s.
And nobody dressed up like Scooby-Doo in their group.
And yeah, they didn't even have a Scooby-Doo doll or anything.
They could have had a dog and just like turn it into.
We had E.T. in a basket.
Well.
Oh, I forgot we had.
And also, if we didn't have E.T., they wouldn't know who the heck we were. They just thought we weren't in costume.
Yeah, if we did have.
Because he's just wearing a jacket, like what?
Yeah.
And I'm just wearing like pigtails and overalls, just normal stuff.
And forgot we got a shirt
Yeah.
as well. But that was about it. All in all, it cost $40 for me to do this. Kylie was free because she was under 12. I'm sure the money goes towards the girls' golf, like to help them, try to get more girls into golf and some other stuff. $40 seems a bit steep, but I don't know what their costs are and stuff like that. I guess the main disappointing thing is we didn't get to walk through the Skywalk system. It was just all basically in that building. I wish you could have walked through the Skywalk system a little bit, but logistics and stuff like that, I'm sure has made it a bit of a hassle, and maybe fire codes and stuff like that. So they probably really couldn't do it. Plus you had beer, and there were some people who were
Sounded really drunk.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if we would do this again.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared by the drunk people now.
Well, it's just the places who make the hole have to really put some more effort into their holes. And
instead of just doing nothing.
It would be fine. It would be fine with it being. I would be fine with it being in the same building.
Yeah,
without
just people like.
Because they don't want drunks walking around the Skywalk system, I guess. So that makes sense. So I don't know. I don't think I would do it again next year unless they had a good theme,
Reason or
another good theme, and I don't know if we would do it again next year or probably.
I kind of want to do it next year.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. That should do it for us. Plenty more videos hopefully coming down the way. Kylie jumping around.
What?
What?
I'm not doing that.
So until next time, I'm Mark.
And I'm Kylie.
This is the Biermanblog. Have a good day.